everyone, I hope you are doing well in isolation. Today I'm going to share with you a few exercises that will help you to stay active and hopefully to keep your spirits lifted during this trying time. As you can see, the main prop here will be the stool. If you don't have access to stool, you can grab hold of a chair or a sturdy box, or even stack up a few hardcover books, one on top of another. The first exercise will be the shoulder bridge. So I'm going to lie on my back with my heels resting on the stool at hip distance apart, knee flexed to about 90-degree angle. Arms by your side, palms facing down and spine in neutral position. Imagine your spine is like a strand of pearls. From here, inhale to prepare, engage your core, exhale to tuck your tailbone and roll your spine pole by pole off the mat till your body makes one straight line between your knees and your shoulders. Inhale to maintain the bridge position, exhale to articulate your spine back down, one pole at a time till your tailbone reaches the mat. So go at your own pace. This is an excellent exercise to warm up your spine as well as your abdominal muscles. Focus on the articulation of your spine as you roll your back off and on the mat. Common mistake for this exercise is when you roll up to bridge position, there's a tendency for your hip to droop down. Make sure to engage your glutes, hamstring as well as your lower ab to keep your hips lifted higher than your ribs at the bridge position. You have to squeeze your glutes, hamstrings continuously for this movement. Then for level 2, if you want more of a challenge, you can raise your arms up towards the ceiling. The decreased base of support will definitely challenge your glutes as well as your hamstrings more. When you come up at the top of the position, make sure to keep your hips higher than your ribs and press your heels firmly down onto the stool the entire time. Focus on keeping your weight centered. We have one last one to go. Inhale to prepare, exhale to roll your spine off the mat and till your body makes one straight line between your knees and your shoulders. Then exhale to imprint your upper back, lower back, then back to neutral spine position. For the second exercise, we'll still be in the same position. We are going to try the bridge pulses. Arms by your side, palms facing down, and we'll come up to bridge position and hold it. From here, lower your hips and bounce an inch down, then thrust them back up. Exhale with every thrust. And squeeze your glutes, hamstrings as well as the lower abs continuously. This is a great butt sculpting move and it will increase your pelvic stability. Make sure to keep your hips aligned and parallel throughout the exercise. Then for level 2, to amp up the intensity, raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum cheeks at the top of the movement and press your heels firmly down. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale to articulate your spine back down and return your palms back onto the mat. For the third exercise, we'll still be in the same position. This time, we're going to do the bridge marching. We'll come up to the bridge position. Then from here, lift your right leg off the stool and then lower it back down and switch leg. The focus here is to keep your hips lifted, aligned and parallel throughout the whole entire exercise. You have to keep squeezing your glutes, hamstrings as well as your core to keep your midsection straight the entire time. Then for level 2, as you lift your right leg up, you extend it to a high diagonal, then lower it back down. This alternate leg raises will help to tone up your hip flexors, quads, as well as your lower abs. Try to keep your weight centered as you continue and focus on minimizing extra motions in your hips as the weight shifts. We have another 4, 3, 2, and exhale to articulate your spine back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to neutral position. Alright, for the next exercise, we'll be attempting the single leg squat off the stool. We'll step on the stool with our left leg, right leg will be off the stool. And you can see that I'm holding 2 hands here as a hand weight. If any point of time you feel tired, you can remove them and place them on the floor. From here, engage your core and lift your spine tall, bend your left knee and send your bum and hips way back to lower down into a squat. Then press down through your left heel to elevate your torso back up to upright position. As you continue, you should be able to feel your standing leg working hard, especially your glutes, quads, hamstrings, as well as your calves. Common mistake for this exercise will be the knee of your standing leg track past forward your toes. This will place lots of pressure on your knee joint. Make sure to keep your knee behind your toes as you bend down into a squat. Engage your core continuously to keep your back flat. And for level 2, we add front raise as you lower down into a squat and lower it, then lift it back up. Make sure to keep your arms extended at shoulder width apart for the front raise. This extra hand weight will not only challenge your balance as well as your leg strength, but it will tone up your shoulders and upper chest. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're done. And we'll switch side for the next one. From here, you step your right leg off onto the stool. Your left leg will be off the stool. Again, engage your core to lift your spine tall. Bend the knee of your standing leg to send your bum and hips back and down as if you're sitting into an imaginary chair. Then press your heels to elevate your torso back up. Make sure to engage your glutes as well as your hamstrings and quads. Focus on the control when you lower down into squat, and also squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement. Then for level 2, we add front raise as you lower down into the squat. This unilateral leg exercise will balance out any muscle imbalances and also strengthen your knee and ankle stabilizers. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and one last one. And we're done. Thank you.